So today is February 14th. It is Valentine's Day and I have to work and Babe has to work. We have decided to not celebrate Valentine's Day because we are embarking on something exciting. Y'all not gonna see this until probably the end of March. That will buy me enough time to renovate, curate, and move. I hope it's in that order, but y'all know me, I will still test, but that's what I'm hoping for. I was pleasantly surprised when I came down to still see a little something. Pretty much we are purchasing a new home. We have started the buying process. We just put an offer in. Funny thing, let's backtrack a little bit. We put an offer on a house. I liked the house, but it was one of those situations where the house was the exact same house as this. The only difference is instead of the fireplace being here, the fireplace was over there, and it was just a slew of windows from floor to ceiling. And Babe has always said to me like he loves the windows. And I think for me, one of the things that I wanted to find was a house that was a house, but on the interior it didn't feel house-like. It was still giving, you know, a little something. I don't know, I just didn't want the standard cookie cutter vibe. I wanted to feel like something else. And so at the price point in which we were going, I did have a little bit of a different expectation. So he never saw the house, but we went into contract with the house, and he said, do you like the house? After he's seen it, he was like, do you like the house? I said, I do. I said, it'll be wrong for me to say I don't like it. I said, just imagine he has this favorite outfit that he wears at least once a week. And I said, imagine I take that outfit and I buy it for you again. I think you'd like it, but there's also a point where you'll be like, oh my God, you just wasted some money because I didn't really need a second one. I appreciate it. I said, well, think about it from a bigger magnitude. And he said, well, I feel exactly how you feel. He was like, the house is eerily similar to our current house. When I say eerily similar, everything is the same, but the steps is more open, same, but it's not renovated. It's not renovated. None of the homes are renovated. And then we ended up finding another house. The only point of contingency on this particular house is we weren't going to be able to go in and do any renovations because it was literally at the top and a little over our budget. And so we were both like, are you ready for this? Like, are you ready for this? So I went to go see the house and I videoed him because he was at work. He couldn't come to see it. And he asked the same question again. Do you love the house? I said, yes, I love the house. He said, okay, that's our house. And I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. This one feels so much better. And I am just praying for a very smooth transaction overall. It is beautiful, it is serene. It almost gives me my dream. So I am very much a glamper at heart. So I love the small cottages that are in the woods and it's all window, so you get to wake up and go to sleep with nothing but trees. And one thing that I'm gonna say is the house has a plethora of windows and it overlooks the backyard. The next house behind us, it's so far away. The first house we were looking at while we were under contract, I think it had only been a week. I went to go see the house and I heard tractors and they had already started cutting down right behind us. And I was like, I don't want to wake up in the morning and see homes. Like I know that for a fact. That's always been my thing. If you know me, and that's my friends, they know that. When I was getting my house in Savannah, one of the selling points was there was no house behind me, because a lot of time builders, they go out of their way to use the land as much as possible and get as much property, and then you just feel like you're on top of your neighbors. And so the fact that there was the pond behind there, even with this house, even though we have a house behind us, the way the house dips down, we still have a little bit of privacy. It's not too crazy. And we have a lot of trees. I'm definitely gonna plant a couple of cypresses outside so that way they can get really nice and lush, because all I want to see is green. All I want to see is green. What else? Let me see. The house is just so nice. It is gonna be our forever home. I have never said that, and y'all know that. I've been on here for like what, 8.5 years, and I have never, what you say about my brother? I have never said forever, and I'm actually saying forever, and I'm excited. This house feels different because babe was like, you've had homes, why are you so excited about this one? I'm like, well, I think the reason why I'm so excited about it is because when we moved in this house, I was scared because that was going to be like the first time I had lived with anybody since my breakup. It was the first time I was really sharing my space again, and I'm not gonna lie, there was a part of me that really liked just being on my own. Not necessarily like I didn't want to date nobody, I was just good. And so to be living with somebody again, I said, Lord, please give me patience. Lord, please give me understanding. Lord, please don't let me get frustrated. Like, my house in Savannah, my boys sometimes would go to my ex's house. They had their friends, so I was really home alone a lot. And so I had kind of wrapped my head around the fact that I was probably gonna be home a lot. And then when I moved to Atlanta, the way the kids were moving also, I was home a lot. And so that was just very different. So I was very, very nervous on the initial moving into this house. I was really nervous. I didn't know how things were gonna pan out. And I really thought that at some point I was gonna come on here and be like, we ain't together. And it's okay. But we've managed to surpass a lot of conversations that could have turned into arguments. That I am grateful for. He has a lot of patience because sometimes we both just be like, listen, this is not a good time to talk because both of us are just elevated. We should just wait, and then we'll talk about it, and then we both kind of try to see each other's places. So that has been great. So I think moving into this house here, we're both like, if you like it, ain't no switching up, and that's cute. That's cute. I like it. I like it for me, and so I feel better about it. And I think we're both over moving. Part of the reason is because us working together on the renovation, we built a very beautiful house, so beautiful that we didn't even think we were moving. We've been having get-togethers, and we were just having a conversation, and we said at some point we were going to be looking to move. I think when we first got here, I had mentioned that we were going to be in the house for at least 5 years. And so, of course, during one of our conversations, we were just talking. We were like, we only have like 3 more years left, right? And we're like, really? Like, yeah. Like, because July would actually make it 2 years that we've been here. And so we're like, we have 3 more years. Like, okay. And then the person said, y'all gonna move? Like, yeah. We were thinking, I was like, if you're serious, y'all can move now. And it's like, oh my God. And the conversation began to happen. And with the continuation, we finally at one point, excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me, God bless me. At one point, we finally sat down and we had a conversation and we came down with a concrete plan, and I was like, we're really moving. So yeah, we're really moving. And so we're moving. I'll tell you this, even my daddy was like, I'll take the house because y'all did a good job. This look good. It look real good. Y'all sure? Because if y'all serious. So we definitely, baby, is that Sean or oh, that was you? It was giving the mafia movie when the guy was like, and he turns back and he looks at his wife like, and then he tells the guy like, I want your house and I'm gonna give you this much money and you need to be out or else you're gonna be buried in the backyard and I'm still gonna get your house. We're not moving into this next purchase. We're not moving. The only way we will move, and I can say this, the only way we would move is if somebody really came to us and said, hey, I know y'all say y'all would never move, but we will give you, can y'all leave please? And then we'd have to really sit and think about it. Baby, let me ask you a question. You know how we said we're not moving from this house, right? If somebody came and gave us enough money, would you move? Okay, I told y'all. No, because I'm like, I don't think we would move. But I think if another offer came again where somebody said, we'd be like, I ain't y'all, my bad.
You're not attached to anything.
No, I love that house. I want to go.
I love that house too, but hey man,
so we're on the same page. But I think even at the beginning of us dating, I was like, listen, there are two things that I'm a stickler about. I'm like, a house and a ring. So sir, please save your money. Don't buy me no shoes. Don't buy me no bags. Don't buy me no jewelry. Like, don't buy me none of that stuff. Keep your money. Let's just talk and truly get to know each other. But when we get to that point, understand, like, a house in this. And I told him, like, I'm not attached to no house. So don't get comfortable. Because if we're living somewhere and somebody comes in their office, we got to go, baby. Get that queen. Okay. So I think even now, going through the process, this is our first time actually being together. He's only like seen me do other things. But I think like having this happen to this house, and like, so now I don't want to leave this particular home that we're looking at right now. I don't want to leave it. I love it. I think it's comfortable. If push comes to shove, I would rather find someone something, renovate it for them, and then they can move in, is what I would prefer to do. I don't know why. I don't know why they want my house, but I think this one is a keeper. I absolutely love it. And I think once we actually get like a finite, like, you know, ink has dried, I will give you guys a quick look-see. The reason why I cannot go in there with you guys now is it's kind of weird because I want to respect the previous homeowners, but they have cameras everywhere. There's like 4 cameras in the backyard. There's cameras downstairs. There's cameras in the front of the house. There's cameras inside the house. There's a camera in the kitchen, the living room. And so I don't want to go in there with my camera recording. I would like once everything is done and they pull the rest of their stuff out for me to go in there to be able to record. But I do think you guys are going to love it. The house does need some renovations, clearly, because we've already put so much money into this house. With renovations, when we get over to this house, the only thing that's currently on the docket to get done is the kitchen. And the kitchen doesn't have a gas stove. So I am going to try to get someone to come out. And I was looking, and they were saying it could be anywhere from like $3,000 to like $6,000. And so that's a big chunk. And so I do want to see if I can get a gas stove, and I think it's doable only because we have a gas fireplace. So I think there's a possibility that it may not cost as much because the fireplace is gas. I don't know why they don't have gas hookup. You know what? I didn't even open up the cabinetry, which is so not like me. Normally I'm opening up the cabinets. I guess because I know I'm going to tear the kitchen up, I didn't open up the cabinets. But next time I go there, which is going to be today, I will be opening up the cabinetry and looking up the space and just seeing how things are looking overall. But I love the house. I really love the house, and we are calling it our forever home. That man said, we locked in. You ain't going nowhere. And I looked at him like, don't make me go nowhere. Because she a track star. Anyway, you guys, I'm like so excited. So, you know, anytime you put anything on social media, people tend to, you know. I said I wasn't celebrating Valentine's Day, and they was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. One thing I'm going to do is release myself from the shackles of social media. That's one thing I'm going to do my best to do. And I'm always going to keep y'all on y'all toes. Y'all want to think whatever y'all want to think, and it is perfectly fine, but just understand, I'm good. Okay? I am a big lover girl. And for some particular reason, I've never felt this, like, thing for Valentine's Day. Simply because if you're treating me good, it really do be another day to me. It really do be another day for me. You know what I'm saying? And I've never stressed about Valentine's Day. But in the season of it being Valentine's Day, it is with great celebration that I'll let you guys know that they have accepted our offer, and as of yesterday, it is quite official that we are under contract for the new house. And so we'll be moving, we'll be back in. You're not gonna see the video. Clearly it's Valentine's Day, so I'm not gonna title it Valentine's Day. I might call it like a gift from the heart. But yeah, I've been dropping little hints during my cooking. If y'all know me, y'all cool them. If you didn't, y'all didn't. Because when my cousin was sitting by the fireplace, I was like, okay, this is a 5-bedroom, but it ain't got no 5-bedroom layout, you know? And then babe was in the kitchen and I was cooking and I was cutting, and by then we had already had the conversation with the person, and I'm in the kitchen and he was looking at me with his googly eyes and he goes, baby, what do you want? I was like, I want to be in the kitchen. Yeah, I want, since you want to move, I want a bigger kitchen. I do. And then those are the two that I can remember off top. But I had been dropping hits. Oh, and there's been some boxes that's been packed. I don't know if y'all caught those. I've been dropping some hints though. So no one has said anything, at least not in the comments. I ain't seen nobody say, are you moving? Why you have a box? And normally y'all very inquisitive. I like it though. Keep being like that. Stop being inquisitive. Don't ask me nothing, because I don't want to lie to y'all. But I'm really excited and I'm happy. It's gonna be a great move, I'm gonna get my closet back, because in this house I didn't worry about doing my closet because I knew we were gonna be here forever, so I didn't want to spend the money. Our bathroom is gonna be amazing because my daddy is gonna come down and my daddy's gonna be helping. I'm my daddy. Yeah. Okay, let me stop being annoying. It's a good day. It's Valentine's Day, and I feel super deepity doody loved because my man, he must be in the bedroom. Let me tell you something. For the ladies and the men that are on social media and you letting people in your shit, I'm not saying that relationships are perfect. I'm not even saying that we're perfect. What I am saying is, I remember I was dragged. It was like, girl, you over there cleaning his apartment? First of all, I wasn't cleaning it when we were dating. I didn't clean it until I knew he was serious. You over there cooking his food, baby? You know the conversation I'm having right. Don't let them people yap you out of your relationship, because they don't know what's going on. My man. Oh, baby, give me a bottle of water. There's no more? Thank you. I'm gonna be that annoying girlfriend. Yeah, I will be. Like, my man. You know how y'all used to drag me? Like, every time she come on here, she be like, you know, my. That's how I'm gonna be. My man bought me this. My man gave me this. My man got me some water.
It's open.
Thank you, baby. He opened it for me before I started drinking. I'm gonna be that girl. I didn't want to do that before, because, baby, you know, I didn't want to do that. But right now, my man. Come here, my man. Come here. The fact that he entertains the foolish shit.
What's up, man?
Huh?
What's up?
Come here, my man. We got a house. I'm really excited. I love the house. I love it. He loves it too. I'm not gonna hold you guys. What I will say is the house has, would you consider it to have 3 sunrooms?
Pretty much, yeah, you can say that.
The house has 3 sunrooms. So off to the kitchen, there's a sunroom looking over the backyard. There's another sunroom that's kind of in the living room, and then downstairs is a screened-in porch, and then they have another little patio situation. Let me tell y'all something. We went and got this grill when I was in my townhome, and it was like, what, $200, $150? He saw my son, bang. I said, what? I don't even want to take the grill with me. I said, what? He said, I want me one of them outdoor kitchen things with the big grill. I'm like, so now our grill ain't good enough for the house. It ain't good enough for the new house. Like, Lord, what else you don't want to take with you? Huh?
Certain people.
You ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice. All right, y'all. It was good talking to y'all. Babe, how you feel about the house?
I love it.
Huh?
It's it gives us space to grow.
You said it give us space to what?
Grow and adjust over time. Like, it has wiggle room. So if you want to do something, you want to add something, you want to take out something, it give you space to be you.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. But this house is nice, but it's like what's next? The basement? Yeah.
With this house?
Yeah.
I think if this house was where we're moving, we would still be in it. I think the problem is, the true problem that we have with this house, when people came over, the only thing that we would discuss is the commute.
Yeah.
But I think if the commute wasn't a thing, like, I can honestly say, like, to get to my son is about 2 hours. And so when he has school recitals, plays, award ceremonies,
All day affair.
it's an all day affair. And it is wearing. And I've definitely cried going home sometimes. Or sometimes work for you is anywhere from an hour to an hour 30. It had gotten to the point where sometimes when he leaves work, he'll call me and say, listen, I'm just going to eat out. I'm going to go to a friend's house. I'm going to wait for traffic to die down. And then I'll head home. Because it's just very long. And it's just a daunting drive. Atlanta, to get to Atlanta, it's about an hour. Even sometimes to travel, the fact that technically we're a bit closer going to South and North Carolina than we are going to Florida. And listen, for the housewarming, I am grateful because all of our friends were so nice, but to get an Uber from the airport to our house is $120. And you know, my friends, they've come here, his friends have come here, and baby, sometimes
they're in a rush to leave.
They're in a rush to leave because they gotta get their flight, so they don't get to really chill. And right now, where we're staying at, when I tell you we're like so close to everything, I'm like 35 minutes from my son. He's about 35 minutes from his job. We are about 40 minutes from the airport. So it is just so much better. That within itself, I'm not moving. I'm not moving because I don't see what the problem would be for us to like move. And we already said we're not breaking up, so I'm putting it here, I'm marking it here. We already said we're not breaking it up. We're gonna work it out and figure it out and make it do what it has to do for it to work out. And God willing, our relationship surpasses our own expectation of what we're wanting. So I don't see a reason why we move. Honestly, the only thing that I could honestly see happening is someone knocking on our door. And what I mean by that is, like, we invite someone over and they say, would y'all consider moving? Like, and they would have to give me the 10-year projection of what I think this house would be worth, is what I would want. And then I'll be like, babe, what you think? But all encompassing, we love the house. And I don't even think I was this excited about the first house. I was like, we're moving. Huh?
The first?
This giddy? What first? Like,
this house is Savannah house.
No. I'm talking about the house that we dropped the contract on.
Oh, no.
I was not. I mean, I was so somber about it. He was like, I don't like your vibe. What's going on? I'm like, nothing. I'm like, I do understand that we have to move and we're going to end up with a piece of house. And I'm like, it's okay. And he was like, nah, He was like, you were even excited about this house. So it's like to not see you, you know, whatever with this next house is kind of like weird. You're making me nervous because he hadn't seen the house. So he's like, you're making me nervous. I'm like, babe, the house is good. It's good. We have the rooms we need. Everything that's in the house we needed. Like, I can't complain about the house. I have nothing negative to say. And then he went to go see it, and he basically he went from like this to like, I see what you mean, because the house is very similar to this house. Very similar, same layout. I think we would be able to move into the house, and I'll tell y'all that we moved. If I didn't post the house for like 4 months, and I said we're doing some small renovations, and I started recording, y'all would have thought we renovated our house. Y'all would not think we moved. That's how similar it was in comparison to how the house looked. But anyway, y'all. Baby's headed out of town. I gotta get to work and I gotta go get my baby, and so I am going to leave y'all with that. I am really excited. I am extremely grateful. I have zero complaints. This is going to be quite an epic Valentine's Day, and so y'all not gonna see the video till much later, but thank you so very much. Now I think I have a better understanding why we've been like going to church, praying, fasting, because we are doing so much stuff, and I just want to make sure that we're following God's precedent over us, what we're doing every step of the way. And so I don't know if manifesting is of God, but I would say having the ability to prophesize over your own self is what Pastor says, and I kind of like, I'm in alignment with that, which is like, as you go into different areas of your life, being able to stand in your no and stand in your yes purposefully. And so I think that's where we're at currently with everything, is moving purposefully in life. Oh, my hair looks good. Tarlo added a couple more tracks in there because I was like, I want a little bit more fullness. I love it my hair be like really full and not curling, just be looking. Alright, you guys, thank you so much, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to show you guys the house. My daddy is in love with it. He ain't even seen it yet. I sent it to him, so he's coming down. My friends, they're like, oh my gosh, the house looks so good. So I'm really excited, and the basement is done, so I'll be showing y'all the basement. The basement has to of course much later on get some tweaks, but it's not just framing like our current basement, and it's really big, and I'm excited. But that's a cute card.
It is.
It's super cute. It's super cute.
Yeah, you get a regular cup.
Huh?
You get a regular cup.
You don't hold it. Do that. It's always weird to pick them up.
You never know.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I wasn't expecting anything. So the fact that you even got anything, I'm happy.
Yeah, we got this thing. Remember last year the balloon flew away?
Yeah.
Never fails.
But I ain't trying to tell you, I don't even know why we're doing it, because you body follows on a regular, so now
Never fails.
it's not like a...
Never fails. Like this.
Time, he body follows all the time. He's always giving me something. And I told him we don't have to do nothing from home.
Valentine's Day, it never fails.
I don't.